Welcome back to Euro Football Daily, and as we do every Tuesday, it's time to get you up to date on all the latest news and rumours from the continent. The new season is creeping up on us, or already 2 games in if you're French, as teams look to put together their squads for this campaign. Let's get straight into it. We'll kick off this week in Barcelona, where Lionel Messi has reluctantly agreed to stay at the Camp Nou, after La Liga stepped in and confirmed the €700 million release clause in his contract is still valid. Good news for the club, and you'd have anticipated the whole squad would be happy the 33-year-old is staying put. But one potential casualty of the Argentine's decision is Antoine Griezmann. The Frenchman was signed from Atletico Madrid last summer for €120 million, and was expected to be an integral part of the attack, but contributed just 15 goals in all competitions. But with Messi and Suarez heading for the exit, it was expected that the 29-year-old would lead the line for the Blaugrana this campaign. But of course Messi backed down from his fight, so as Barcelona look for other ways to raise funds for the overhaul, which includes yet another push for Inter Milan's Lautaro Martinez, Griezmann has seen his status downgraded from indispensable to vulnerable. Arguably the most realistically sellable asset for the Catalans, 3 Premier League clubs are ready to pounce for the World Cup winner. Is 2017 all over again, as Man United are favourites to make a move for Griezmann, whilst Arsenal and Liverpool are also reportedly interested in bringing the former Sociedad player to England. United apparently had a £280,000 a week deal agreed with him 3 years ago, and it's expected the Barcelona misfit will command a similar wage should he move on again this summer. But what do you think? Should Barca keep the Frenchman or just cut their losses? Let us know in the comments. Meanwhile, the change in regime looks to have afforded outcast Philippe Coutinho with a second chance to make an impact at Barcelona. New boss Ronald Koeman wants to keep him and utilise him as a central midfielder, effectively the role he was initially signed for in January 2018, but that doesn't mean his future in Spain is yet secure. Barcelona are still open to selling the Brazilian, but only if a substantial offer is made. This means that the only way out for Coutinho would be a permanent deal, with his employers not wishing to entertain loan deals for the 28-year-old, who spent last season winning the treble with Bayern Munich. We'll briefly touch on Luis Suarez too, who looks set to sign on the dotted line with Juventus, with the deal potentially being official within a matter of hours. Only 2 things stop the deal being completed already, as Juve are yet to agree a deal with Barcelona, whilst the Uruguayan is also undertaking an Italian citizenship exam. Suarez's wife Sofia Balbi is already an Italian citizen, which allows the 33-year-old to take the test himself. Of course, the Bianconeri recently filled their last 2 non-EU squad slots on American Weston McKennie and Brazilian Arthur, so this is the only way he'll be able to register as a player in Italy. So, Suarez at Juventus, do you like it? Let us know down below. Keeping it in Barcelona for one more story, as Koeman is looking to rebuild the Dutch national team in northeast Spain. After already being quoted a seemingly reasonable £15 million to take Gini Wijnaldum out of Liverpool, the Blaugrana have also reportedly had a £22 million bid for Man United flop Memphis Depay accepted. Experiencing a resurgence at Lyon and well liked by us here at FD, the 26-year-old had contributed 11 goals in 12 starts before a serious knee injury last season, and opened this campaign with a hat-trick in a 4-1 victory over Dijon last month. But it might not be plain sailing for Koeman, as Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas has said that his captain is also subject of interest from Roma. If Roma managed to pull this off, it would be the reverse of the infamous Malcolm transfer 2 years ago, which saw Barca steal the Brazilian from Roma's grasp at the 11th hour. But it seems that Koeman could well be the deciding factor in all of this, with Depay already having a good relationship with his former national coach. As ever, we'll pass it off to you guys. Would Depay better suit Barcelona or Roma? Get in the comments. Before we move any further, just a quick reminder to subscribe to Euro Football Daily and hit that notification bell to never miss a Euro transfer talk. After the Barcelona chat, it's only natural to check in on their fierce rivals Real Madrid. According to ABC, one of Spain's biggest newspapers, if the damn virus had not conquered the world, Eduardo Camavinga would be a Real Madrid player today. Yes, whilst not the initial name you were expecting, Zinedine Zidane sees the 17-year-old Rennes player as the perfect heir to Casemiro. Whilst the Brazilian is only 28 and still has 3 years left on his deal, he'll be in his 30s when his contract is set to expire. So Los Blancos are already on the lookout for his replacement. Camavinga, who doesn't turn 18 until November, made 24 starts last campaign, putting up a massive 5.6 defensive actions a game, a number impressive for anyone, let alone a teenager in his debut season as a starter. Real Madrid are looking to save this summer with the intent of moving for the youngster next year, as well as 2 other big names. And apparently it's a very similar situation with Erling Haaland. Los Blancos wanted to make a move for the Norwegian hotshot this summer, just 6 months after his move from RB Salzburg to Borussia Dortmund, but were told by the Germans that under no circumstances would it be sold right now. So that plan is put on hold for the time being. But Zidane still wants to see the youngster, who scored 44 goals in 40 matches last season, lead the line at the Bernabeu, with Eden Hazard on one side of him, and on the other side, well, you can probably guess the name linked with the move. Yes, of course, it's Kylian Mbappe. The 21-year-old has 2 years left on his deal with PSG, with the French side keen to work out a new contract for the World Cup winner. Currently, Neymar is earning 2.5 times what Mbappe is, with the youngster wanting to match his Brazilian teammate's €700,000 a week contract. But none of the 3 offers made to their number 7 over the last 2 years have met that magic number. However, it appears that for Mbappe, money is not an issue when it comes to Real Madrid. Los Blancos won't offer him Neymar wages, but the lure of La Liga may suit his personal ambitions of not just winning the Champions League, but also give him a better chance of winning the Ballon d'Or, football's greatest individual honour. So if Real Madrid want to sign both Camavinga and Haaland along with Mbappe next year, they'll have to pay out around €300 million. It might seem excessive for one window, but Fiorentino Perez is no Daniel Levy when it comes to getting out the chequebook. What do you lot think though? Can Madrid sign all these players? Let us know in the comments as always. Oh, and if you were expecting us to give you a Gareth Bale update, the new news is that there isn't really any news. The Welshman is still up for sale, but Real Madrid are yet to receive any offers at all for the player they made the world's most expensive back in 2013. A reluctance to take a pay cut means Bale could well spend one more year failing to fit in the Spanish capital. We round off this week in Italy, where the world's best young goalkeeper is after a hefty pay rise. Gianluigi Donnarumma is entering the final year of his deal with AC Milan, and with top-class goalkeepers in short supply at the moment, there is fear that the 21-year-old could leave for a nominal compensation fee in less than 12 months' time. But in case you'd forgotten, Donnarumma's agent is Mino Raiola, who indicated in March that his client would leave for free on the end of his deal, which sees him earn around €115,000 a week. To stay, however, the Chelsea target is eyeing a weekly wage of around €200,000. A no-brainer on paper, but a little more complicated than it first seems. Milan are currently in the process of cutting costs across the club, as a result of both mismanagement in recent years and the effects of the ongoing pandemic, meaning a 70% wage hike doesn't seem like a smart move. However, if it means the Rossoneri would be in a position to sell for a large fee, maybe this is a risk worth taking, especially if Frank Lampard's side is still sniffing around Italy's first choice shot stopper. So guys, that's all we've got time for on Euro transfer talk for another week. Can you actually see Real Madrid making those massive moves next summer? Let me know in the comments down below. And which other of these moves can you see happening? You know what to do too. As I said earlier, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. And I'll see you next time. Bye!